Hey you guys, it's Val. It's Sunday night about 10:30 and I'm just watching TV. Miss Congeniality is on, so I'm watching that. And I wanted to watch Practical Magic today, but I missed it because I forgot. Anyway, so yesterday, on Friday night, I texted Aunt Cheryl and I asked her if she wanted to get lunch with me on Saturday, yesterday, because there's this burger place that I really wanted to try. And in the morning, she texted me at like 8:30 or something, so I wasn't out. But she texted me and she said, call me when you get up. And I slept like super late, right? I got up at like 12:45. And then I like read her text and I just like wanted to wake up a little bit before calling her back. And I checked my email and I had this email from Hazel, my person at Kendall, and she said that since it had been a month since I applied, I had to send them my personal statement or else, like, I don't know, like my application was void or whatever. So, and like I had done most of it, almost all of it, but I was just kind of like procrastinating finishing it for whatever reason. And so I just finished it and I emailed it to her, and then like I got dressed and put in my contacts and everything just to be like pretty much almost ready when I called Aunt Cheryl, so I didn't have to, like need an extra hour after that. Like I could just be like, okay, I can leave in 20 minutes. So I called her and it was like 1:45 by this time. And we decided, well, she said that she was gardening, and so she could be ready at like, what did she say, like 4 or something, like 2 more hours. So I was like, all right, well, it's my fault for waking up so late, so we were gonna do dinner instead. And so she said she checked the train schedule, and we were texting at this point because I have terrible service in this stupid apartment. And so she said she checked the train schedule and she could be to Penn Station at 5:12. I was like, all right, I'll meet you there. And so I don't know, I was doing stuff and I looked at the clock and it was like 3:45, and I was like, oh, I should leave soon because it takes me like a little bit over an hour to get there. And then I just took too long getting ready to go, and then I left, but I had forgotten something. I don't really remember now because I forget it apparently. And so then I had to go back, and I ended up getting to the bus stop at like 4:25. So I was like, great, I'm gonna be like super late. And then I waited for like 25 minutes for my stupid bus. Something must have gone wrong with the buses, because when I was finally on the bus, I noticed that right in front of us was another of the same bus. And they're supposed to come like every 15 minutes or something. And so I think something went wrong, but whatever. Anyway, so I waited for my bus, and when I finally got on the bus, it was like 4:50. And so I finally got to Main Street. So I texted Aunt Cheryl, I was like, I'm going to be a little bit later than you. And she's like, how much later? I was like, I don't know, this bus is taking forever, and whatever. She's like, okay, just keep me posted. So I finally get on the train, and it's like 5 o'clock or even a little bit after that. But anyway, so, and then I'm on the 7 train, right? Okay, this is getting long, but whatever, deal with it. So I'm on my train, and I hear in the announcement, like, we're only going to Junction Boulevard, Jackson Street, and like Roosevelt Avenue or something. And if you need to go to Manhattan, the train behind us. And I was like, damn it all. So I had to transfer again. And so I transferred at Roosevelt Ave to the R train, which I took to Times Square to get on the 1 to go to Penn Station and meet Aunt Cheryl. So we finally get there, and it's like, it was like 6:10 or something, like a whole hour. So I called her and she answered, and she's like, hello, and I was like, are you bored to death right now? She's like, no, I've just been shopping a little bit, because in Penn Station, like, there's like a ton of stores. It's really random, but so yeah, she didn't mind though. And so I walked out and, you know, we found each other, and then we walked to the burger place, which is this place called Five Napkin Burger. But what I was interested in was the Five Napkin Burger, the original burger. It's a 10-ounce patty with Gruyere cheese, caramelized onions, and rosemary aioli, which I'm not sure what that is, and I don't want to get into it. But originally it was just like the Five Napkin Burger was like an item on the menu of this restaurant that this guy had or whatever, and it was so popular that they just like made it a new restaurant, Five Napkin Burger. And so, you know, obviously they have a lot of things on the menu, but that was like the original, so that's what I wanted to get. So we shared that, and it was really, really, really good, and I loved it, and I could eat like 5 of them. And we split it, right? Because I wasn't that hungry. Like, if I was, you know, super hungry, I could totally eat a whole one. Because they weren't that big. It was like, my laptop is going to fall. It's it was like, you know, this big maybe. And Aunt Cheryl didn't even finish her half of the burger. She ate like half of her half. She ate a quarter of a cheeseburger. This woman, I swear, she doesn't eat. When the waiter came to take our plates, I looked at her plate. I was like, Aunt Cheryl, you little baby, you didn't finish your burger. She's crazy. It was super, super windy yesterday and today, actually. And so the wait when we got there, she said it was like 30 to 40 minutes. We were like, ugh. After we were like talking, you know, do you want to wait? The chick was like, if you don't mind sitting outside, we can see you in about 5 minutes. I'm like, why didn't you tell us that right away? I mean, it was super windy and getting kind of cold because it was like 6 p.m. or like 6:30 by that time. And so we sat outside, and it was super windy, but I didn't really mind because I like wind. But then it started getting chilly, but it was good. And the food was amazing, and it was a cute place, and I can't wait to go back because I really want to try their bacon cheeseburger. And then after we ate, we just kind of walked around the area a little bit, and we found this like candy store. Nothing like, you know, fancy or anything. It was just like a candy store. Kind of touristy. But I wanted chocolate, I had said, so we found a candy store, and we both got a truffle and a pack of chocolate covered pretzels. It was really expensive. It was like almost $15 for, we each got 4 chocolate covered pretzels, which were pretty big. They were like this long. I'm really bad at that. And then we both got like a really big truffle, and it was like almost $15, but it was really, really good. So, you know, whatever. So we got that, and then we walked back to Penn Station, and we left, and it was really fun, and yeah. Oh, and then when I got back, oh my god, this is getting so long. I'm sorry. So I'll be quick. Okay, and then when I got back, Terry wanted to have like a little party in our apartment that night. So not like a party, but you know, just like us and a couple of friends. And so it was, you know, the 4 of us that live here, and then mostly Mercedes and Terry's friend, but we all know them. They're Jose and his 2 roommates, Prince and Gerard. Prince is from Zimbabwe, and oh my god, it was so hilarious. We were playing Clue, right? And he was Mr. Green, and we'd be like, Prince, it's your turn, roll the dice, because he'd be like zoning out or like talking or something. And he'd be like, which one is me? We're like, the green one. Which one is that? And we're like, oh my god, you just had to be there. Oh, and when Terry, she was like the first one to go, and when she first went into a room, you know, to make a guess, she was like, you went in the room? It was so funny. It was ridiculous. So that was fun. And then, yeah, and today I didn't do anything. I'm just chilling. So, yeah. Wow, this is really long. I'm not good at telling stories. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.